everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Cobalt Dale here, and I'm glad you tuned back in. Before we kick things off, you guys don't mind hitting that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave a comment. If you think I'm doing okay, or you want to see more in this series or something like that, let me know. Maybe you guys got a better idea of something I can do in No Man's Sky. Just say so, and I'll try to get on it. And I'll get back to you with a good answer. But in the last episode, we learned how to do a couple things so we could survive out here in the elements. We were gathering up some resources, which we were doing pretty good. Gathering up some carbon. We gathered up a little bit of cobalt so we can make some batteries. As you can see here, got ourselves some cobalt. We picked ourselves up some oxygen. Got a little bit of iodized cobalt. We got a few life support batteries and a couple of hazard protection batteries. Showed you guys how to make those. A little hazard protection battery takes a little bit of cobalt and a little bit of ferrite dust. You put those two together and you get yourself some ionized batteries for your hazard protection. The best place to get hazard protection is in a cave. I showed you guys that. We even checked out our little visors. We looked around to pick up some things around here. There's some critters over here. Try to scan as many of the creatures on this planet. If you get all the creatures scanned on the planet, you will get extra nanites. Let's see, here we go into our discoveries. If we can discover all the creatures on this planet, we can get 1,750 nanites. And then we could upload the name of each one of these creatures, and we get like 3 to 5 nanites per each creature. Let's jump back in our ship here real quick. So what we're going to do in the last episode, like I said, we picked up a hermetic seal. And if I do remember, we were at, well, I can't remember. Whoops. Never fails. When you're trying to explain something, a brain fart in progress, please stand by. Hamster fell off the wheel. He's laying underneath the table. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we found a couple different places and picked up some materials on the way here. Now we got our hermetic seal. We fought off that little storm. We almost died because our hazard protection was falling so close. That's why we made those batteries in that cave. So we'll install this hermetic seal. That now repairs our pulse engine. So now we're ready to take off and get off this planet. But before we do that, I want to fly around a little bit on the planet and pick up some extra materials and resources. So maybe we can get a little bit of extra before we get off this planet. We're going to use some oxygen here, and I think we're going to recharge our hazard protection, our health, I should say, not our hazard. Yep, we even got a jetpack module. That was nice. Our multi-tool, we're still waiting to put some things in there. But we can move some of this stuff around in our radiant pillar now. So that doesn't matter. There we go. So we get a little bit of space. It should matter. All right. Sorry, we had a big helicopter just fly over the top of my house, if you guys heard that. Don't know if you did or not, but we're all set. We're ready to go. We picked up a few supplies. We're kind of set and ready to go. Could have swore we had some other modules. Oh, I farmed a little bit off screen. That's what I did. I apologize for that. Yeah, so we could gather up some supplies and materials. There we go. Let's go get us a couple of these things here. So we can get ourselves some buried technology modules. Now I showed you in the last episode, but we'll do it again. You go into first person view with these data modules like this, and if you're close enough, you can pick them up out of the ground, but you can't do that here. Not with this one. That's why we never picked it up. So we'll go back into third person view. I think we threw those in our starship, didn't we? No, we didn't. What did I do? I must have sold those somewhere. I can't remember. There's a building near here somewhere. Yeah, there's a minor settlement 900 units away. So that's where we were at. There's a few data modules and some creatures. Let's try and gather up some of these creatures before we take off. Hopefully we can make a little bit of nanites so we can pick up some modules or pick up some S-class upgrade modules before we leave the system. We're going to be following a signal that we've been getting. Let's go into here and let's see. Whoops, log. There we go. Find us here. If I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger, I have no memory of how I got here and no sense of before. So what we need to do is leave the planet. But like I said, I want to pick up a little bit of resources. I want to pick up some data modules because those things help. We got everything we pretty much need for the most part. We can make some batteries. We can make some healing gels. Sorry about that. Carbon is always useful. But the thing is in survival mode, your stacks are only 500 instead of 10,000. So we got to be careful with that. All right, let's head back to the ship. We'll get out of here. We'll fly along the surface of the planet so we could find a few free resources. That's the one thing about the starter planet. There's no sentinels around until you fly a certain distance. Once you get that distance from your location, then you're pretty much set. So we can do a little scan, see if we can find ourselves a building or a structure or something nearby. We'll head in a southerly direction, as you can see at the compass at the top of the screen. Hopefully we can find ourselves a structure. There's one. Fly over there, see if there's a free landing pad. Maybe we can jump out and look around. No, just a little beacon. Sometimes there's little save beacons. Not much there. I wouldn't land there because that uses up our launch fuel. Careful not to crash into stuff. Damages your shields on your ship. Shields get too low, you're gonna end up crashing and dying. Let's fly along. Whoops, I keep hitting things. Hey, check it out. What's this? Oh, you know what this is? This is a ruin. We're gonna land here. I think we can make some launch fuel if we have to. Let's see, where's our launch fuel? That takes 40 dihydrogen and 1 metal plating. So we'll make a metal plating and we'll make a launch fuel. This way, we can put that into our starship. And how much do we got? We got maybe enough to take off. But that's okay. What we're going to do... Oh, we can't. Oh, we don't have a terrain manipulator. That's something we need in our multi-tool that we haven't received yet. Whoopsie. Dale's ahead of himself. Please stand by. And I guess we don't have enough launch fuel, so we're going to get off of here. Load that up. We're going to take off. And, you know what? Let's go up into space. We'll do this. We'll get this rolling. All right, there we are. We're now in outer space. Let's do the right trigger for a thrust. That's what it tells us to do. A little right trigger. I don't get it. Do boost. Do a little pulse. Here we go. Test the pulse engine again. There we go. What's that? Let's scan that planet. Ooh, that's a Teutonic planet. That's a planet we just came off of. Oh, hear a little dinging going on. Somebody's trying to contact us on our comms. So let's check it out. Ooh, a skeletal planet. Nice. We'll check out that call. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. I'm... Oh, okay. You are not alone. Follow the... The broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Okay. Well, we'll follow them coordinates and see where it takes us. Of course, it's got to be on the same planet, right? Let's head that way. Hopefully we can get another fuel set up here. Hopefully that graphics isn't too bad and it isn't breaking apart for you guys. I tried to reduce some of the motion blur so it wouldn't be so bad. But we'll go into our inventory. That looks best, right? We'll make ourselves another launch fuel. There we go. We'll throw that in our ship just to make sure we got one so we're not getting stuck somewhere. There's a planet over there. Can we get that one? Come on. Sometimes you could scan a couple planets before you even make it to the next one. Alright, well, this looks like a nice frozen type planet. Coming in pretty fast. Got oceans. Oh, look. Blue grass and what is that? Brown trees, green trees. Yeah. Okay. Coming in pretty quick. Our marker's over there. This seems to be the closest spot right here. So we'll land right here. And I believe this is the site. Cool. We'll get out and check out what's going on here. This is a frozen planet. I thought it was blue grass, snow. Turn over here and pick up our goodies. Be as quick as possible about this so we don't lose any hazard protection. Since we're on a frozen planet, we don't... Well, there might be... Yeah, there's a cave right over there. So we're doing pretty good on that. Oh, and of course, don't forget, we got sentinels here now. See them over there? Yep. Try not to get caught shooting anything when you're on a planet with sentinels. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. Entry 4925C. No fuel and gz. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to gz. Underground. Gz. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Alright, now we can make a base with our base computer. And we got a terrain manipulator for our multi-tool. So we need 2 carbon nanotubes and a dihydrogen jelly. This is why it was important to pick up that extra carbon. Now we can make 2 carbon nanotubes. There we go. And a dihydrogen jelly. There we go. Now we'll go into our multi-tool and we will install the terrain manipulator. Cool. Put in the carbon nanotubes and the dihydrogen jelly and we got ourselves a terrain manipulator so we can start digging up dirt. Like this right here. I'll show you again. We'll go into first person view. There we go. We're right on top of it. Now you can pick it up without using your terrain manipulator. But if you want, you can use your terrain manipulator. Whoops. Let's go back into third person view here. All right, we need to gather copper. We have no copper. So now we need to look around for copper so we can make some chromatic metal. So let's take a look around. There's some animals here. We can scan some animals. Make a few bucks on that. Oh, there's a few more up there. While we're at it, keep our eyes open for copper. 600 units that way, 1,000 units that way. Uh-oh. That's new. You see the arrows on the screen and it shows us where the closest copper deposits are. That's pretty cool. So we'll go to this one. This one's right over here. Alright. Let's scan this since we haven't been here on this planet before. So now we can pick up some sodium. Got that scanned in. I thought I saw a cave right over here. We'll go in here and cheese it a little bit and we'll pick up some free hazard protection up here in this cave. There we go. Now we can scan the minerals or stalactites in here. Scan all the little plants that look like buttercups. There we go. There's kinds of creatures and stuff around here, but we don't need those quite yet. What do we have? Subterranean relics. So we'll have some of those to pick up here in a little bit. Cool, just waiting for that hazard protection to boost back up. Ooh, look at there, cobalt and silver. So we can get a little bit of silver so we can mine up a little extra money. Get some more cobalt for our hazard batteries. There we go. Get this going. There we go. Whoops. We don't need no more sodium, I believe. We'll mine a little bit of this, and once we're done with that, we'll get out of here. We'll go get ourselves some copper, because we're going to need that copper. Hopefully it's a big deposit. Alright, we're doing pretty good on mowing this stuff down. keeping that laser beam hot up there in the top right corner. You can see it. If you keep it up in the orange and the red area, it mines faster because of the hotter beam. And when it's hotter like that and it gets faster at mining, it also mines more resources. So that's a good thing. Got to kind of feather the trigger a little bit, get it to stay in that zone. Sometimes you got to let off a little bit because it might get close to overheating. But here we are. Our hazard protection's back up where it needs to be. Let's get out of here and we'll head up the hill. All right. There we go. As long as you're going up a flat surface, you won't use any jetpack. But if it's got a slope to it at all, then you'll be using it. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, there's a, where is it? I've seen it. I like how they're showing us the copper on the screen, but that's not what I'm looking for. Right in here somewhere. Right there. It's kind of hard to see. Alright, then we use our laser beam. We can mine this mineral, and that's money. See, so I like picking those kinds of things up. Don't forget to scan just about everything you can on your way there. This way, you're making some kind of money, some units. But you find out what the extra resources are in a lot of these rocks and trees and plants and animals, that kind of thing. Ooh, we're almost to that copper. Oh, this is just a little baby deposit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is watch this. To save on our hazard protection, I'm going to mine out a little hole here. And I'm going to get up underneath the copper deposit. There we go. Get down in here a little bit. And blast out a little hole in the side. This way, we're covered on 3 sides. So we're not using up our hazard protection that much. There we go. Now we make the small bubble again. Start mining that copper. The copper. Gotta get some copper. We're out of the elements. Our hazard protection isn't going down. And we're safe up under here. As long as we don't use our laser beam to attack anything, we should be okay. But as soon as we step out into the open, then our hazard protection will start going down again. This is what I like doing. Some people get right up underneath the deposit and start mining it out. I don't do that. I don't need it. I still get a full view. Just gotta mine away a little bit at the edges. That's all right. Get this stuff knocked out. So if you don't know, with your mining beam, there's 3 different settings on your mining beam, all right? With your terrain manipulator, if your terrain manipulator's on the small bubble like you see right here, it mines a little bit and gathers a heck of a lot more resources. But if you increase the size, it mines faster and you get less resources. And with the biggest one, it mines a bigger hole and you get the least amount of resources with it. So, if you ever want to mine a mineral deposit like copper, use the smallest setting on it to get the most amount of resources from that mineral deposit. If you're in a hurry and want to get it done within a few seconds and you don't care about how many resources you gather, use the biggest setting and it'll mine it all up in about 2 seconds. But then you'll be kind of stuck and you won't have enough resources. That's the way I look at it. I know this takes a long time right here. So, if you guys don't mind, give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, we're almost done here. Our terrain manipulator ran out of material. So everything I was doing with our terrain manipulator, blasting these holes in the dirt like that, we now have a material called silicate powder, which is dirt or glass or sand. That's what silicate powder is sand. It's crushed up rocks into a really fine powder. But you use that to recharge your terrain manipulator. So make sure that you have enough of that. Otherwise, You can use your materials like ferrite, magnetized ferrite, pure ferrite, or silicate powder. Oh, look at there. We got some crystals. Nice. And we got that. What's that? Geodesite. That's worth 150,000 units. Cool. So we got a little bit of money there. We got ourselves a little bit of copper. So let's finish mining up this copper deposit real fast. Took just a couple minutes. I paused it so you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me mine this until I was completed with it. I know it gets kind of boring watching that stuff while I'm sitting there kind of mining away. That takes up the valuable real estate time for our episode. All right, there's a buried cache right there. Scan a little flying butterflies. Let's fly over here, see what this buried cache has got for us. Hopefully something good. Ooh, a bolt caster module. Cool. So we could stick that in there when we get a bolt caster so we can shoot things. All right. Now we got ourselves some copper. What we'll do, here's a little mistake by Dale. This happens every now and then. I get excited, want to get ahead in the video. Jump back in a hole. Ooh, missed a little piece. Got that. We'll jump back in here. And what we're going to do is throw out our refiner. Throw that down. And we'll put some carbon in there so we have a little bit of fuel. And then we'll take that copper that we just mined, and when you refine copper, it will make chromatic metal. It takes 2 copper to 1 chromatic metal. But we'll get 125 out of 250, so that's pretty good. So it'll take about almost 2 minutes. While we're sitting there, we'll take a look around. There's some more creatures. There's a buried technology module right over there. Cool. We'll go get that. Hopefully we can scan a few more creatures while we're sitting here in the hole. Let's see what we have in our inventory for making room. We'll get rid of this. We don't need no more sodium. We got plenty of that. Got some sodium nitrate. We need to recharge our hazard protection. So we'll do that. There we go. We've got another 200 copper left. So we'll be using that to make chromatic metal. Because chromatic metal is used in everything. Anything from, let's see here, warp cell fuel. We need chromatic metal for antimatter, which we don't know how to make yet. Funny that we got the warp cell, but yet we don't have the recipe to make the things that make a warp cell yet. Interesting. Okay. They're changing things around slowly but surely. Little subtle differences in the game. Hopefully they are improving for some people. I know it is for me. I've enjoyed this game so much. I remember when it first started out, you didn't even have plants, trees, anything that looked like that. It was just a barren pine tree on every planet. Didn't matter what the biome was. So they fixed all that. They put in new trees. They literally fixed the clouds in this game. And that's pretty cool. So hopefully we can get this done. Here we go. Take that chromatic metal, throw it into our inventory. We got enough for now. We're going to get on here. What we're going to do is we're going to come out here. We're going to get ourselves a couple more of these technology modules because I know we're going to need them. So I'll just shoot over here real fast. Get these bad boys out of the way. Ooh, look, scan some more rocks. I don't mind a cold planet, but because I can see things better, I guess is the term. Here, see, we use the terrain manipulator. Just dig a hole in the ground and pick those things up now. So if we can't reach them, we can get them anyways. Let's see here. Get rid of that. Hopefully we got room. All right. What do we got? Our inventory is filled up. So I guess let's see if we could take this silicate and throw that into our terrain manipulator. Did that give us enough room? No, but we'll destroy that. Silicate powder is easily replaced. Any and all dirt that you see around you is silicate powder. What's that? 157 units away? Ooh, there's another Buried mineral formation. Let's get that. There it is. Sometimes they're hard to see. Whoops. Now that there's a sentinel right there, you gotta be careful he doesn't see you shooting rocks. So if he sees you shooting rocks, they'll come after you. Ah, our inventory's full. Ah, with silicate powder. Are you serial? Man. So we didn't get that buried mineral because of silicate powder. Alright, there we go. Blast the dirt out just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, let's take a look around. There's a buried cache over there. 300 units. Because we're looking for technology modules. We need those for our base. Huh, okay. Let's start heading back towards our spaceship. And what I'm going to do, look at here, we got a little bit more sodium. We'll pick that up. Oh, I guess we're going to have to use, get out of here. We'll go into our inventory, pick us up another battery, recharge our hazard protection there. Ooh, some free oxygen. Hopefully we can grab some of this. Get those little red gas pods off of these plants. And that gives you more oxygen than what the plant actually gives you if you shoot it. And them sentinels are a pain in the butt. See that? As soon as you shoot something, they come running. No, you can't shoot that. Little guardians of the planet. Okay. What do we got? There's 200 units away. 262. 300. Yeah, I want to pick up that one right there. So we're going to run over there, pick that up. We'll come back, get in our ship, and we'll take off, and we're going to go find ourselves a place to build our first base so we can get started. This planet isn't too bad. I don't know what the other planets are in the system, so we might go up into space and take a look around at the planets and see if we can't find ourselves a nice, quiet, peaceful planet to build on. There we go. We're almost back. Cool. I didn't see any other buildings in the area from what I was looking around and seeing. Buried cache, cargo drop. Alright. Jump in, jump out, make a little save. Alright. Let's get out of here. Whoa. That's a nice looking ship. Don't know where he's going, but that'll be okay. We're going to head in a southerly direction. This way we know our cardinal directions, and most buildings and things like that are in ley lines. So they all run in the same direction. Because the planet's randomly generated, and each building appears on a grid, just like latitude and longitude lines on Earth. They are like that on every planet in the game. So sometimes you'll find that ley line, and they'll be running either like a southwest, southeast, sometimes a little bit off a true south. See, like that. We're facing a little bit off a true south, so we found ourselves a marker or beacon. So buildings will start appearing in this direction. Just got to keep scanning a little bit. And they all run in the same line. This is kind of like an east-west position here. I want to find a minor settlement. That's what we're looking for. Alright. So, as I fly along, I'm going to be scanning for buildings. This could take us quite some time here. What's that? Ooh, this right here is a beacon to a minor settlement. We're going to land here. We're going to hit that beacon. I see some damaged machinery here, so we can pick up some technology modules. Let's do that. Alright. That'll tell us where a minor settlement is now. We'll get a good look at the area so we can see any buildings. I don't see any buildings. Okay. And that tells us the direction. That is 5 hours by foot from here. Okay. Let's go to this buried technology right over here. Next to this damaged machinery. Because we want to pick up a bunch of this stuff. You want to have at least 20 when you start your base. These little technology modules. Because they help you build what you need to get. Oh, guess what I forgot to do. Alright, let's get rid of that. Head back up to the ship real fast. I forgot to unload our inventory into the ship. Can't go hunting stuff if you ain't got no room for it. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll do this. That's cobalt, ionized cobalt. We'll throw that in the ship. We'll keep the regular cobalt on us. The geodesite in the ship. That can go on the ship. That can go on the ship. That goes there. That's a little extra money. Got a little bit of extra carbon. We got this copper. We'll throw that in there. Cool. So we got a little bit of room. That chromatic metal, we'll take that and throw that on the ship because we don't need that on us right now. There. Now we got ourselves a little bit of room so we can go pick up some more stuff. And I saw a technology module right over there. I believe that's the direction I was looking. Oh, look at there. Oxygen. See? I have a hard time seeing red. So I like being on frozen planets so you can see oxygen on the ground. Not to mention the reflective light that glows when you're gathering oxygen. Ooh, we got hit by that one. Whoops. Alright, we'll scan that plant. Then we're going to shoot it. Get out of here. Hopefully a sentinel don't find us. Oh. This is on the opposite side of the cliff that I saw. Okay. So there's another one close to our ship too. We can pick up all this stuff. Come on. Oh no. That's not good. Let's go into our inventory. Got to pick up a healing gel. Took a little damage there. Hopefully we don't hurt ourselves. End up dying. That'd be the end of the survival series. I didn't survive. Just for you. You saw it here first. Oh, look at there. Metal fingers. If we had an advanced mining laser, we would be able to get the metal fingers. Oh, now we got to do our hazard protection. Ooh, that hurt. Now our shields are completely gone. If we trip over a rock, we could end up dying. That's not a good thing. But these things here, I wish... Oh, we can shoot them with a regular laser. Oh, this is money. Oh, this is beautiful. Get all the gold we can. Yeah. Get your laser nice and hot. It takes forever for these things. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right? Man. Because I want to get these things mined before a sentinel shows up. That's uranium. We want gold. We want lots and lots of gold. Gotta feather that trigger a little bit. There we go. Because the gold is going to help us build our base. Uh-oh. Oops. I didn't let off the trigger fast enough. But these metal fingers, they're worth the time and effort to mine. Uranium you can use for launch fuel in your spaceship. I guess we could mine some of it. It'd be helpful. There we go. We got some uranium. Yeah, we'll mine all this up if we can get it. It's useful. It's money in our pocket if we need to sell it. Alright, so we're getting quite a bit. Uh-oh, our thermal protection's about to run out. Come on. Alright, let's go into our suit. Make a couple more batteries. Then we'll take one of these and... didn't happen quick enough. Alright, that's uranium. That's all uranium. We're gonna move along here. We're going to pick up these technology modules so we can get going. It takes a long time to mine those down. So if you got a good blaster, multi-tool, you can mine those pretty quick. Oh, look at there. Destroy that. Hopefully we get some cold protection. That'd be nice. No, we got nanites. Oh, we already opened that one. Where's the other one? Come on. There's 2 of them there. There we go. Get that. Trying to get into that thing. Don't know which one's which. I guess we opened both of them. Go figure, right? Alright. Do we see any other creatures? Nothing scannable here. 221, 352. What's that? 335. The metal fingers are still there. Hopefully, oh, there's another microprocessor. 5 microprocessors are nice. Sentinels here, so now we can't mine anymore. There's some gold right here. Hopefully we can sneak this by without him seeing. This gold is worth a lot of money compared to any other mineral in the game. It's definitely worth selling. There we go. Get us some uranium too. That'd be nice. Hopefully we can get a couple more of these without that sentinel noticing us. I ain't got the weaponry right now to fight that thing off. Alright. We got one more. Hopefully we can get this one, then we'll get out of here. I know. Greedy's gonna get us killed. Watch. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, and there's a creature right up here. Let's do a battery. There we go. There's a creature right up here that we need to scan. There he is. Gotcha. Looks like a badger. Korvax, Korvax, Korvax. Yun, yun, yun. Stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form turns towards me. Light steams from their metal shell, forming a glowing fog that surrounds us both. They gesture towards me. The name Korvax floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. Ow, my eye! Ooh, cargo, free loot, free money. That's what this stuff is. We need all the money we can get right now. I think, if I was looking correctly, there's damaged machinery right over there. Perfect. That's what I saw. I thought it was the other one. The other one we just went to. Look, there it is. You can see it poking out of the ground. It's floating in the air, so we don't even have to dig. Cool. More loot boxes right here, too. Oh, man. This is like payday. As soon as we get this dug up here, or picked up, we'll get out of here and we'll go find ourselves a place to build a base. Since we got that miner settlement, that's where we're going to build our base. I like building at a miner settlement. This way, you can go to the Galactic Trade Terminal and purchase the materials sometimes that you need. Hopefully the economy is good enough. Jump in, jump out, make a little save. Let's take off now. Alright. I'm going to head over to this and I'll see you guys there. Okay? Alright, we're on approach to this miner settlement now. Look at there, it hasn't even loaded in yet. There. See, it's got a free landing pad, so you can land here every time you fly in. And usually around a miner settlement, they got enough flat ground for you to build a little base, like a little... They're called Bob boxes for some reason. Survival Bob used to build himself a little square, and that's where it picked up the name from. It's a Bob box. Don't see too much of him on No Man's Sky anymore. He likes playing Ark Survival and some other kinds of games. So we'll run in here real fast. Talk to this guy. Oh, look, free loot in here. Don't forget to check all the plants when you walk in the door. Look at here. Yep, there we go. We're picking up free carbon. Always get free carbon. Look at the walls. And the other thing is they sell multi-tools here. Look at that. A B-class multi-tool, and we need that. How much is that? $3 million bucks. So that's our goal. We need to earn $3 million bucks, and then we could switch out our multi-tool. And then we'll have a decent multi-tool for quite some time. Look at that. 1,452 for damage. Ours only does 333. Psh, yeah, we need this multi-tool. And don't worry, that multi-tool will be there until you come back with the money. So let's look into our inventory. We picked up some uranium. We'll put one of these in our starship. The 500. So we'll sell the other uranium. We're keeping the gold for now because we need the gold. We'll get rid of that ammunition. We don't need that. Whoops, could have probably sold it. Let's go in here to sell, and we will see what we can sell them. That stack of uranium is worth 18 grand. That helps. So we'll sell that. We're going to keep the microprocessor. Let's go to our starship, see what we got in there to sell. We got that geodesite. Look at that. Minus 19% for 121,000. We don't need it, so we're going to sell it anyways. There we go. Korvax casing. That's 21,000. We'll get rid of that. Going to keep the copper and the chromatic metal because that's going to help us build our base. All right. So everything else we have is keepable. Let's go back to buy. Let's see. They got metal plating. We're going to need 10 of those. That's a fact for building your base. So it's cheaper to buy metal plating here than it is to mine it and find it yourself. What is that? There is no ferrite or nothing here. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Wow. Look, some free nanites on the wall. All right. Pick up some encrypted nav data. And, you know, like I said, check all the plants here. And look at here. You get blueprints for your technology here. Look at this. We can get an advanced mining laser if we buy 2 wiring looms. Wiring looms are so expensive. There's a teleport receiver. We don't have the ability to make that yet. Waveform recycler for our multi-tool. We need magnetized ferrite. We don't have any of that. We got a thermic layer, but you got to be level 3 with the Korvax. So we're kind of limited on what we can get. What is this? Hazard protection? Yeah, we need antimatter. We don't have any of that. But I want that advanced mining laser. That would really help us out. So we'll come in here. Not only do they sell blueprints here, they sell components to help you build that stuff. Look at that. 72,000 units for 1 wiring loom. And we need 2. That's 140,000 units. And we don't have the antimatter for it. Oh. All right. Let's get out of here since we're here. We'll take a look around, see what they got at this place. Check out our little space. See what we got. Holy cow, look at all the critters. That's ridiculous. Let's zoom in on this. There we go. All right, so this looks to be the spot where we're going to build our base. Or we could build it over there. We don't need a very big base. Let's hit this save beacon. This marks this location, and it will be here the next time we come back. We can go in these buildings, look for a little bit of loot. There's a word we can learn. There's some more nanites. Cool. There's a shield restorer. We don't need that. Sometimes they have damaged machinery and stuff at these sites, but this one doesn't have it, which is okay. All right, so we're going to start building ourselves a little base. And we're going to build that. Yeah, I think right here. This will be nice. Okay, so we're going to put down a base computer. Let's come over here. We'll stand next to this. Let's make this blue and white. Yeah, why not? Blue and white computer. Open it up. Searching cartographic archives. Universal Archival Search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Let's claim it. Boom. Now, anything from that point, 250 units in any direction is now our base. Cool. Now, we can... Accessing log from previous user. Entry 4925D follows. Storm sweeping across. but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to back soon. Let's extract the plans. Now we can build ourselves a little Bob box. Yay! And that's what we're going to do. All right. We're going to throw down. And this has got to happen fast, because once you start building this little base, a storm is going to come. So you got to have a roof on your base in time.
Incoming storm.
There we go. Let's throw up a door. We don't have any pure ferrite, but we can build walls and ceilings. So we'll pop the walls in real fast. Hopefully fast enough so I ain't freezing to death out here. Alright, then we'll throw a roof on this bad boy. There we go. I like to use the domed ones at the ends because when you do that, you leave enough room for... Oh, let's get inside. And once you're inside, you're out of the storm. So I go into edit mode. And now I can go into fly mode and we'll pick up our base computer, right? And we'll bring that bad boy inside so we don't have to be outside in the elements looking at it. And then we'll place it down. There. Now we can use the computer inside without getting cold. Accessing log from previous user, additional archives recovered. Entry 4925E follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. Alright, so we need to make some magnetized ferrite and a carbon nanotube for base building constructions. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to whip out our little refiner. Throw some carbon up in this bad boy. Hopefully we got enough carbon to keep this thing going. We need to use, where is it? Our rusted metal. Okay, we'll do 120 rusted metal. Whoops. Put that in there. So for every rusted metal, you get 2 ferrite dust. And then we'll refine that down into pure ferrite, and then we'll refine it even further into magnetized ferrite. So we'll start that. That's going to be a 3-minute burn process on that refiner. And we're close enough to our ship so we can pull materials and resources out of there as needed. We're going to take this, put this in the starship. We got our 10, our 10 metal platings so we can build stuff. We've got 18 of 30 data modules. That might be just enough. Let's take a look. There's one over there. We can go get that one while we're waiting. Since we've got our base right here, how close is that one? 75 units. We'll go get that one instead. That's really close. That's what we want. We need at least 20. I think that's what the number is, if I remember correctly. There we go. We got that. Let's get some more oxygen. Ow! Got hit. Ow! Ow! It burns! It burns! Alright. We'll shoot that bad boy. Get rid of him. He hurt me. I hurt him back even worse. There we go. Cool. And if you have to, there are rocks and stuff around here you can shoot up. Get yourself ferrite and things like that. Always look around for rocks. This way you can get your ferrite and refine it easier. I use the rusted metal because to me it's faster and I don't have to sit here and mine rocks. But since we're mining rocks, I'm just burning a little time. Here we go. Let's get back in here. It should be close to being done. 50%. See? Almost 50% of 250. That's nice. Another minute to go. It takes a long time to refine rusted metal. This is what we're looking for, a carbon nanotube. So we need to make a carbon nanotube. We'll build that. Once we get this base set up, yeah, we'll be doing good. We'll be protected from all the elements and stuff. See any more critters around here. And we need, what is it? Pure ferrite to make a door on our base. So it's not open to the elements. You can put a door in if you want. You don't have to. I like putting one in just because. You never know. Sometimes a critter might come crawling in your door. Who knows? I try not to think about it too much. You never know what's going to come in that door, though. For all you know, you could be attacking sentinels. The next thing you know, they fly up in here. Sentinels will not attack you inside your base, but they will fly inside of it. Either we're almost done. Ooh, I'm trying to hurry this along for you guys so it doesn't take so long. All right, now we take that ferrite dust, put it over here, and then we make pure ferrite. There's our 10. We're going to do, I think it's 75, and we'll stop it at that. Put that in our inventory, then we'll put a door up. Yeah, we'll do that first. We'll build our door. Here we go. Now we got a door. Our base is all closed up. Ooh. Alright. We should have enough pure ferrite made to, let's see, what is it? Need that construction terminal, and that takes, oh yeah, we got plenty of ferrite. So let's stop this right here. Throw that in our inventory. Throw that in our inventory. Then we take that pure ferrite. We need 40 pure ferrite. Where'd it go? All the way at the bottom, of course. Ooh. All right, so we pick that up. We'll cut that in half. Put that in there, and then we'll size it down so we get the exact amount of magnetized ferrite that we need. And that'll only take a few seconds. Then we can build that little construction terminal. And that'll help us get some base technologies and more building parts for our house, our little base building. All right, that's in our inventory, that in our inventory. Now we can build ourselves the construction research unit. And we'll put that right here. That looks good. And then we'll color it red and white because, I don't know, construction. Yeah. Cool. Spend salvage data at the construction module. So we're going to get this thing going. Buildable technology. So it takes 2 for a teleport unit. Cool. Then 1 for a biofuel reactor. So that's 3. We get free electrical wiring. And then it's 8 and 3 is 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. And then 15 with the save beacon. There we go. That's everything you need to purchase in order to build yourself a good starter little base. So when we picked up those 10 metal, what we wanted to do was to build this thing. We need 2 carbon nanotubes. This is one of the reasons I said get so much carbon. I think we're almost out of carbon. Oh no. That's not a good sign, boys and girls. We're almost out of carbon. Oh, I don't even think we can build 2 carbon nanotubes right now. And we got storms raging outside. This ain't good. Ah. I don't think the store... Yeah, we need to get some carbon. That's not good. We're out in this raging storm. We could die pretty quick here. We just need carbon. When you're in a storm, your mining laser doesn't burn as hot as fast. But right now, we're just trying to get some carbon up as fast as we possibly can. Alright, that should be enough. Let's run back to our base. Hopefully we don't take too much damage. Ooh, run inside, run inside. Ooh, we took a little bit of damage. That wasn't good. Base computer wants something. Alright, let's rename this. Give me a second here. We'll call this Dale's Place. There we go. No, not Dale's Place. Alright, too many A's. There we go. That looks good to me. There we go. That's our new base. Let's upload that bad boy. Cool. Now, we got ourselves hopefully enough carbon to make 2 carbon nanotubes. There we go. Now let's build ourselves this teleport module. So we'll put that there in the corner and we'll color this black and yellow. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and then we'll take ourselves, make a solar panel. See, this is why I wanted the gold so bad. So now we can make a solar panel. Whoops. We'll go into fly mode, go outside. This is why I put 2 flat pieces of a roof, is so we could put these on there. And the bubbled ones are just high enough inside the center of it so that your teleporter will stay there. Now we want to build ourselves a battery. We need more magnetized ferrite. So we need to make a little bit more ferrite. Look there, we're almost out of fuel too. Hopefully we can make enough magnetized ferrite. Where's that pure ferrite? All the way at the bottom. Let's just make magnetized ferrite out of that. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel before that happens, huh? See, so it takes 2 pure ferrite to make 1 magnetized ferrite. Hopefully we got enough here to make a battery. Because if we got enough to make that battery, then we can hook up our solar panel to our battery and then hook our battery up to the teleport module, and then we have an unlimited supply of power to that teleporter. Back in the day, they recommended you use a biofuel reactor. Well, yeah, the biofuel reactor, they just fixed that. So we'll do this, black and yellow. There we go. Missing components. Oh, we're 10 short. Are you serial? 10 short of making the battery. Now we need ferrite dust. Do we have more? Yes, we do. Let's take that. This should only take a few seconds, I hope. Man, I can't believe this. All this just to get power in our base. But once we power it, yeah, we're set. See, another 10 seconds, we'll have that magnetized ferrite. There we go, we'll stop it right there. Now we got the 60, we got some extra pure ferrite. So we're set on that. Let's build our battery. This is our whole goal, is to get this battery built. Once we get that built, then we can wire everything in. Now I use the flat parts up on the roof for the solar panel. This way I could put this battery in here right below the solar panel. This way the wiring goes straight through the ceiling to the roof. Now that's being powered, and then we take power from the battery to the teleporter, and there we go. Now we can come to the battery and look at the battery, and look, we got 25 power. A solar panel makes 50 power. I don't know why it does that, depending on the time of day, I think it is, that it limits the power. But it'll be 50 power and 20 is being used. And I don't think this teleporter uses 20 power. So them numbers are a little bit off. As long as it's storing power, we should be good. Alright, we got that build. Now we gotta check out the base computer again. Accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Entry 4925F follows. Scanner detected unusual broadcast. Repeating 16 from the space station. Warning. End of archive. Records interrupted. The base computer archives have reached their end. It seems there is nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left their base and headed to the space station. Alright, we're going to build one more piece of technology here, and that is a save beacon. This way, we can do a save each and every time we come to our base. There, now the game is saved with a hard save. Now that we got all that done, we got ourselves a teleporter built, battery, power. Let's jump in our starship here. Jump in, jump out. I always do this. This is a habit of mine. When I jump in my starship. Now we're going to head to the space station. There's a little marker on the screen, as you see there, a little hexagonal. We're gonna fly there. That's off the planet in space. Hopefully we can get up there. Come on. We'll just fly out of the atmosphere of the planet, and then we will pulse over there. All right. I will see you guys at the space station. There, that wasn't too bad. Cool. We're almost there. Listen to this music. That's killer music. That's the theme song for No Man's Sky. But we got ourselves a base built next to a little minor settlement. We did pretty good. We picked up some technology modules, blah, 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 and we got a few things built. We finally made it to the space station. We followed a signal of whatever traveler was before us. So we're doing pretty good. We're off to a good start. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see the next episode come out. Because when it comes out, and if you got your notifications on, it'll let you know. I usually try to drop at least 1 or 2 videos a week, depending on circumstances and things going on. If not, I'll try to get more out. I'm starting to look at doing something a little bit different with No Man's Sky. Instead of a full series playthrough, maybe do a little challenge or something in the future. We'll see. But until then, if you guys like this episode, like I said, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave a comment. Tell me how I'm doing. I really appreciate it if you do. I like to talk to my viewers to find out what their thoughts and ideas are on the game. Maybe I could do something differently. And until then, you guys stay safe, stay sexy, and peace. Excuse me. Out.